Welcome to Finding Myself Through Obesity. My name is Alicia Black, and welcome back to another episode. I am excited because I'm on a brand new microphone. Hopefully, it will create a better listening experience for all of you. So I wanted to talk about something today. Remember when I talked about doing a whole food plant-based diet, and I hired a coach, and I was feeling like that was 100% what I needed to do because it's something that I've always believed in. Well, the coach sent me the list and I was so overwhelmed. And you have to know me, I am not really good at organization or meal planning. It's been hard for me to make a dinner when I'm not eating healthy. So all of a sudden, I'm committing to doing this new plan when I wasn't even making dinner, when I was not eating well. I was eating out most of the time because I would put off making dinner, or I just wasn't making it a priority, and I avoided a lot. Let's be honest here. I really haven't figured out why I avoid making dinner. I don't love doing it. And so when I opened this email, I felt really overwhelmed, and I talked to my husband and I said, I don't know if this is right. I don't know if I'm going to be successful at this, if I'm going to go from clear over here to clear over here. And I already have a hard time making dinner. How am I going to make every single meal and every single snack whole food, plant-based, and make sure it's all good? And so I was just really frustrated about the way that I was feeling. And so I had this thought about isogenics and how easy it was. I was thinking, maybe I can do what's worked before again. It felt like maybe this is the path that I needed to go on. And then I felt a lot of fear. I had a lot of fear because I promised myself I wasn't going to go down this road again. I promised myself that I was not going to do any extreme diet in order to lose weight. And there was like this conflict inside of me. But I had already made the decision to do it. And so I stepped into it and I went 100%. And this was like 10 days ago. So all of this has been going on the last 10 days. And what I'm noticing is that there is this line, and I have been all or nothing. So when I started doing the shakes, then all of a sudden I was clear over here, like starving myself. I was scared to eat. I didn't feel like eating anything healthy. So I just drank my shakes and I didn't know what else to eat. And I had all this fear. And then I'm thinking, when I'm not on a plan, I'm over here. Over here is eating whatever I want, eating out. I know I'm eating high calorie foods that aren't good for me, that are not going to help me get into a place where I can move better and I can have a freer experience in my body. And so I told one of my mentors that I was doing Solevo. And she said to me, good, you're getting nutrition for your body. And in my mind, I'm like, no, I'm losing weight. I want to lose weight. And I know that my mentors always say things to help me think about the way I'm thinking about things. And that kept coming back to me, that I should be focusing on feeding my body nutritiously, not focusing on losing weight. And I stepped back because even on this podcast, I said, I want to lose 150 pounds. And I was thinking about my journey last time, and I had this certain weight that I wanted to be. And if I didn't get progression, then I felt bad and I felt like I wasn't doing enough. And so this has been a really interesting lesson for me. I've been really doing a push and pull with what I'm doing. I don't really care what anyone else thinks about what I'm doing, but I want to make sure that I'm doing what's right for me and that I am learning how to have a healthier relationship with food. I thought, and this could still be true, that I have a better mindset. I have a more loving, unconditional love for myself, but I still found myself going back to the old mindset of all or nothing when it came to me picking a diet and doing a certain diet and someone telling me what I should eat. And so that is what I'm wrestling with right now. And I almost didn't even want to share it, but I really don't care how many times I have to pivot, how many times I have to change, how many times I have to learn, as long as I keep learning. And I feel like every single time I make a change or I make a shift, new fears come up and I'm learning more about myself. So here's what happens is I'm on the diet side and I'm starving and I'm scared to eat, or I'm over here and I'm wanting to eat whatever I want. And so I think, well, if I'm not focused on losing my weight, then why can't I eat that brownie? And then all of a sudden I remembered what my mentor Cami said. She said, focus on feeding your body nutritional foods. And that doesn't mean that I can't have a brownie ever. But if I'm focusing on feeding my body nutritional foods, then the brownie isn't, maybe I could make a brownie that has more nutrition in it. I don't know, but that doesn't fit with that. It doesn't fit with losing weight, but it also doesn't fit with this other side. So maybe that's what she's trying to teach me, is focusing on what is going to feed my body nutritionally. How am I going to move my body? And so I'm not even sure if this episode is clear to you, but in my mind, it's not really clear either. And so I'm just figuring this out as I'm talking right now. I actually recorded an episode last night and I didn't feel good about it. I woke up this morning feeling like there was more that I needed to share. And as all those pieces started to come together, I was realizing that there is a pattern of diet that I have from my old self, my old stories, that I need to shed. And I need to build a new relationship with food and a new relationship with these patterns of eating, because I really do want to get healthy, but maybe God has a different call for me. Maybe I will be at 210 pounds and I'm going to feel amazing. And I am able to help people who have gained, 20 or 30 or 40 pounds, maybe don't have 150 pounds to lose, but they need to learn how to embrace their bodies and celebrate themselves, not just because of what they weigh when they stand on the scale, but what can I do? What can I physically do? And how can I continue to improve the things that I want to do and continue to do the things that I love to do instead of being limited by your body? So it gives us a different perspective instead of just what does the outside see, and also what are our expectations? Because when I put a number on it, I weighed this in high school, or I wish that I weighed this weight, then it puts expectations there. And when I put expectations there, then I feel disappointed when I don't get there. And what I'm learning through all of this journey is that we don't know what's going to happen. All we can do is put our best foot forward and try to love ourselves and try to take care of ourselves and learn from the process, because it's never going to be just an easy, always rainbows and butterflies, always happy. Otherwise, we would never learn. There is a mental battle inside my head because of all of this that I've shared with you. Even talking to you guys about this has helped it clear it up a little bit, because there is a new middle path that I need to create that I don't know what it looks like yet. But I do know that I need to let go of a certain number. I need to let go of being all or nothing and having faith, asking myself a new question. Is this a nutritional choice for my body? Also, there will be times that I'm going to eat something that's not nutritional, and being able to not making it mean anything. Hopefully that makes sense. I'm really struggling in my mind right now, but I'm also knowing that there's something on the other side that I am going to learn that's going to be amazing. And I'm always grateful for the new things that I learn, because I know I'm not the only one that struggles with this. I know how many people are out there. They reach out to me all the time and feel exactly the way that I feel. And I'm so grateful to have this platform that I can share my story. And I'm grateful for the mentors that have come into my life so that I can learn more about the truth of who I am and learn more about my stories and what's true. Learn that I am valued no matter what I look like, no matter what I do, no matter what, just because I exist and because I am a creation of God. I could sit on the couch all day long and watch TV and do nothing, and I am still, as a person, valuable. Sometimes it's hard to grasp, because if I was to do more and share more, then I'm going to give value to the world. But does it make me more valuable as a spirit? Am I more valuable than someone else because they don't share their story? Because I think God sees us all as valuable and as unlimited potential. And I think that the trick is for us to see that, because God already sees it. He already knows. And why we're here on this earth is to realize who we are, realize that we do have a purpose in life. And maybe our job is to find that purpose. And so that's why this work is so important. And I'm so grateful for it. So thanks, you guys. Thanks for listening and listening to this brain of mine process all these things that I'm learning, and giving me this space and this time to share my story with your day. And I hope that it enriches your life. And if it does, I would love for you to share this with somebody if you feel called to do so. So thank you so much, and we will see you guys next week.